Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in today's episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session designed to help prepare for an intense assessment day. And I was working for a client who had a very, very challenging role that they were applying for, which meant an entire day of different psychometric tests and intelligence tests and aptitude tests and all kind of barrage of tests in a very intense day. And they wanted to be resourceful with a clear mind for that particular day. So what you're going to hear on this hypnosis session is regression to a time where they felt those kind of resources and lots of suggestions that their mind is going to be clear and sharp, and a way of thinking about it that they are going to be better off having gone through the experience, irrespective of what happens. And you tend to find that people are at their best when they focus more on the process than they do on the outcome. If you're struggling with an exam or an assessment or something like that, I think this session may be beneficial. If you feel like you would benefit working with me in a more bespoke way, there will be a link in the show notes to schedule a free consultation call to explore working with me. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow your eyelids to close. And as they close, feel a wave of relaxation starting at the top of your head and trickling down all the way down your arms, legs, all the way down to your toes. Breathing in a calm, resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow feelings of tension, any worries, any anxiety, leaving your body in that outward breath. So as you breathe in and breathe out, feel a sense of ever-increasing relaxation, letting go of the tension. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine an old wooden hut. Perhaps this old wooden hut represents a sense of capability. And I want you to imagine in perhaps 2 weeks' time, you know there will be a storm arriving at that old wooden hut. I want you to get a sense that if you did nothing at all to that old wooden hut, the storm may come and it wouldn't offer any protection. But knowing something difficult is on the horizon, feel a sense that preparation is just intuitive. And just in your mind's eye, imagine strengthening that old wooden hut, making it stronger, more sturdy, more well protected. I want you to get a sense that preparation is the ultimate strategy for a future that is challenging, and allow the power of your subconscious mind to become creative, disciplined, consistent, but also enjoy whatever preparation means for you. Maybe preparation is finding a game, an application. Maybe it's doing challenges under the limit of time. Maybe you even add distractions in around you to make it even more challenging. And the more that you gamify preparation, the more you are building a belief that the whole thing is just a game. A game where, if you do well in the game, doors of opportunity and options open. And even if the game doesn't go the way you want it to, you are still wiser and more well prepared for any other difficult things in your future. I want you to get a sense that in life you either win or you learn, and you only lose if you don't even attempt. I want you to feel that there's been times in your life that you had a particular mindset, a way of thinking that would be useful on a day of intense assessments and questions. And I want you to imagine that memory and going back in time and seeing that version of you where you had that mindset that was calm, composed, well prepared, but focused and clear, an enjoyable sense of urgency. And when you can recall a memory like that, let me know by nodding your head. I want you to imagine going back in time and just observing that version of you, a version of you that was resourceful, maybe in a state of flow, that got the balance of relaxation and stimulation exactly right. I want you to imagine seeing how they were breathing, facial expressions, posture, and just start to mimic that version of you, highly resourceful. Feel like you're breathing the same way. Feel like your facial expressions are mimicking that version of you, highly resourceful. If they're looking relaxed, then allow yourself to become more relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out, and then step into that version of you. Feel how you would feel to be highly resourceful, composed, prepared, alert and focused. And feel that you can activate this feeling within you. And maybe there's a phrase that you could say to yourself while you're feeling this way that would reactivate that feeling in the future. Maybe it's an assessment that you have the resources necessary. A phrase like, I can do this. I've got this. Or maybe it's taking all of those different parts of your subconscious, a rallying call to get all parts focused on a mission with the phrase, "Let's do this." Or maybe something else. But if you feel that you've identified a rallying call, some kind of trigger to feel this way again in the future, let me know by nodding your head. And then imagine going forwards into the future. And I want you to imagine seeing yourself the night before an important assessment day. See yourself looking well prepared, looking relaxed. Imagine observing as you sleep well. There is something about your evaluations where you're evaluating a big upside but no downside. You can see someone that wants something but doesn't need something. They've made it so the stakes are low. See them sleeping well, see them waking up early, see them eating a good breakfast and going to a particular location to have perhaps an entire day of difficult challenges and problems. But see a version of you turning up to a particular location, looking alert, focused, and composed. I want you to observe this version of you, test after test. The balance of urgency but thoroughness. A pragmatic approach. Efficient. Reading questions but then double checking they've understood the question. Figuring out how much time they've got per question. See a version of you in a state of flow. And imagine seeing a version of you making the most of those breaks, like it's charging a power bank of alertness, concentration, and energy. Any mistakes or setbacks are water off a duck's back as you see a version of you with a bring it on mentality. And then rewind everything to feel that you're waking up that day in your own body, feeling how you felt in the past where you were in that optimized state of relaxation and concentration. The evaluations that you're making are a big upside, no downside. Evaluating that you've prepared in the best way you could, feeling a sense of confidence. And imagine going to the place where the assessment takes place. Feel a wave of calm confidence wash over you, giving you a feeling of tranquility and assurance, readying your mind for the challenges ahead. Embrace the joy of engaging with complex problems, finding delight in each question as if it were a puzzle designed just for you. Feel like you're summoning complete commitment to tackling every question. Your determination unwavering, and your spirit undaunted. Let a sense of serene focus settle within you, your thoughts clear, your concentration laser sharp, ready to dissect each problem with precision. as you feel your mind becoming dynamically capable, agile, and adept, navigating through mathematics or problem solving with ease and grace. Notice from how you're breathing and the rhythm that you access that you're now in a flow state where it feels like time almost stands still and questions unravel before you, your mind in perfect harmony with the task at hand. There's a rhythm to your breathing, a rhythm to your evaluation, and that natural rhythm helps you to answer questions, your momentum building, each response leading smoothly to the next with swift certainty. Imagine during those breaks, they are supercharging your brain, each pause refreshing and revitalizing your focus, ready to tackle what comes next with renewed vigor. And if there are any errors or setbacks, notice how quickly you recover, your mind agile and adaptable, moving past errors with a sense of pragmatic focus on the opportunities that lie ahead. Because you adopt a stoic acceptance of the unchangeable, your energy directed solely towards what you can influence, with each question, each problem, a new chance to excel. Feel that there is an optimistic resilience, viewing challenges as stepping stones, your spirit buoyed by each attempt, regardless of the outcome. Feel like you're achieving an effortless understanding of complex concepts, your mind quick to grasp and integrate new information. Feel that you are ready for any challenge. There is a part of your brain, your mind, that is naturally strategic, and allow that to be a member of your subconscious team. And as you harness that strategic insight, you approach each problem with a plan, your tactics refined and your execution flawless. Notice how many times in your life your memory worked perfectly and effortlessly, and feel that you are activating this part on this day where you can enjoy an enhanced memory, retaining any information you've prepared and any techniques with ease, each tool at your disposal precisely when it is most needed. Feel a balance within you as you maintain an emotional equilibrium. Undisturbed by pressure, your composure a shield against stress, preserving your clarity of thought. Imagine a key unlocking an old door as you feel that you are unlocking creative problem-solving abilities, finding innovative solutions with a mind that sees beyond the conventional, turning obstacles into opportunities. Feel that you have unshakable concentration, almost immune to distractions, your focus unwavering as you dissect each question or problem with surgical precision. Congratulate yourself on all the preparation you've done before, as you feel that you are now an adaptive learner. Each new thing that you've learned from the past, preparing you for new problems to solve. Your understanding has deepened with every challenge. And sometimes what you're good at now is because you made errors in the past that you learned from. Because you have mastered the art of learning from mistakes. Each misstep a lesson. Your approach refined and your strategy sharpened by experience. To feel like session after session, the day is going well. Feel that you're making the most of that lunch break, recharging those psychological batteries, feeling a sense of letting go of all that you can't control, feeling this is working for you. Then imagine the afternoon. Each session you give it your all, and then immediately, as soon as it's finished, it's like leaves floating down a stream. It's the past. No more thought is given as you focused on the next task at hand. I want you to feel it's now the end of the day. And as you look back, feel a sense of pride, completely detached from any outcome. Your pride comes from your concentration, your effort, your dedication, and your determination. Release from any attachment to the outcome as you fully lean in to the processes that you are in control of. Breathe in and breathe out and feel like you're back at that old hut. Except the old hut now looks like it's made of bricks with a steel roof. And observe as the storm hits the hut and the hut remains steadfast. That the preparation was indeed helpful to become so strong it was capable of overcoming any challenge. The storm has passed, and yet the hut stays strong. A legacy of everything that went before. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel like you're returning to the present, unlocking powerful resources that were already there, that just needed to be reawakened. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.